Hey, welcome back to D&D House, where a bunch of nerds get together, roll dice, and slay monsters.
Fuck you, fuck.
No. All right, 11.
You too.
It's Monday night, which means tonight we're playing some My Hero Academia Dungeons and Dragons. Woo! I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. Tonight we got Ian, Ty, Adriana, Wyatt, and myself, Tafa. We're gonna have a great time, guys. Ian, any announcements?
Yeah, we got resubscriptions from Queso Curry. We got resubscription from Shade Boy. And Brayden Turbo has gifted 10 subs. Thank you.
Jesus Christ. Thanks, guys.
We got Odom5 has followed.
Hey, new buddy.
Thank you for that. I've got a line from Akron to read, as well as a couple things to pay attention to. I gotta find a demon voice for me. The gods are angry at you, kite of the lucky blade.
Oh no.
Do not disappoint us again. That is followed by a 20 for 20 and the 20 for 1 in that order.
Oh.
Next die roll is nat 20. Dice following is a nat 1.
Goddamn.
We have Hollow Wolf has given Kite a hero point.
Oh, thank you.
Does that
And
mean...
in each stream this week, today, New Albion tomorrow, and Mad King on Wednesday, there is a 20 for 20 on the table that comes about when something happens.
Someone donated one for each stream?
Yeah,
God
when
damn.
Hollow Wolf has. When either somebody in chat says something specifically, or an amount of time has passed, or a player does something, a 20 for 20 will be procced or given to somebody in chat to proc at their desire.
Is everyone full hero points?
Yeah.
I am now.
Yeah.
Kite is now, I
Full
think,
hero points and prestige.
I might be down.
I'm full up on every. Yeah, I'm full up.
I'm gonna start.
No, I'm full.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
It's not letting me subscribe. It keeps saying error.
I really appreciate how I haven't had to sub to our own channel this whole time.
I got Amazon Prime, so you
That's
get the
what I
one free subscription, and I've just been using that. When
just
you go
canceled
to
my
the
Prime.
subscription thing, there's
Yeah.
the payment thing, there's a little box that says use Prime sub, and you gotta check
okay.
that. I'm not sure if it works on mobile.
I'll try.
It should.
For those of you that, I'm sure it does somewhere, but how do you find the donation thing on mobile? Fuck if I know, man. I couldn't find it.
All right.
Drayden C, thanks for resubscribing.
Well, if we've got no other announcements for now,
Doing it this Saturday.
let's, D&D.
Good luck. Yeah, they've been talking in the Discord, making their own My Hero
Among
deal.
just our fan players?
Yeah.
Ooh.
shit.
Which is a good time to announce as well, since Adriana and Wyatt are going to be gone for the next 3 weeks. We are going to be bringing in myself, Ty, T from Mad King, and Odie, who y'all have not met yet. And we're going to be doing My Hero Academia content through Tafa's specific system that Tafa has made for this that we are not using right now because we are on the old crazy system of just mostly using Pathfinder. We're going to be showcasing that. We're going to be creating new or old My Hero Academia characters that we've played in Dungeons & Dragons before that you guys have not seen. And are we going to do some level jumping, some just kind of all over the placing? Are we going to try to do some key events like a sports festival, a forest?
I think we're going to do some key events, some jumping around, and then I'm also, at one point, going to have pre-builds for you guys. Yeah.
And so that's what we're going to do for the next 3 weeks while these two are unavailable so you guys don't miss out on Mondays and that I don't get lazy.
Yeah. So if you guys end up liking that system and want access to it, I will make it available at some point in the future, and that can be discussed. But yeah, it's just going to be a system separate from our Pathfinder homebrew that is an entirely original RPG built for My Hero Academia. And I hope you guys enjoy that. But in the meantime, any other announcements?
No. No, I think that is it for announcements.
Cool.
There's talks about setting up for more streaming content
Good.
in the works.
Yep.
But players are not necessarily an easy thing to come by.
They are not. And we don't want to recycle the ones we have too much. They'll get burnt out on us.
I'm in trouble. I'm in danger.
Ian, 3 nights a week. Well, guys, I think we're ready to get into it then. It's time for some My Hero Academia Dungeons and Dragons.
I gotta pay attention to chat because Hollow Wolf's 20 for 20 is chat-based this session.
Oh, no.
I gotta pay attention to what people are saying because I might miss.
Okay. Well, where last we left our heroes. Who remembers where we're at, guys? It's about No.
Dang
It is
it.
currently August 2nd, and we have just over a week left until we start the UA summer training camp. Woo, fun. Still don't know where it's at, still don't know like really anything about it except just like, okay, have basic camping stuff and yeah, don't go out of town.
I got like a triple large wool sock to sleep in.
Oh my god.
That's my sleeping bag.
Oh my god.
It's a Christmas stocking.
I'm all down feathers. I
Please-
produce a lot of
Please
heat
tell
as
me
it
it's
is.
just a fat gum Christmas stocking. Oh. Right?
That's
Santa
primo.
stocking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
Awesome.
I like that.
Ito got a matching sleeping bag to Aizawa. She's gonna show up in it, like yeah.
Kite's gonna be jealous.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, your guy would love fat gum too because of the eating. Oh my god,
absolutely.
the constant
Yeah.
eating.
Plus, he's fun.
He's fun. All right. Well, getting out of this Friday, heading into the weekend, guys. It's gonna be Saturday, and yeah, over the next kind of 3 days. So basically, we have 9 days until the camp starts, which is perfect. That means we have 3 full cycles, no rolls, just games. And if you guys, anyone has anything they want to get up to during that time, some of us have like an internship offer, which by the way is we don't have to do right now. It's just an open thing of contact her, she'll find a day for you.
I
Otherwise,
thought we were doing that this.
yeah,
this week.
the next best day is going to be next Friday, I believe. No, next Monday.
I thought it was like this coming Monday.
This Monday. No, you're
Yeah.
right. It's not Friday. It's Monday.
Yeah, we only had a couple days.
Junior Olympians thing is.
I
that's-
did that. I've got my photos taken, my stats down. I've got a baseball card made. You know, my
No.
blood type.
My bad, not Friday. Monday is the next best available day, but if you decide you don't want to do Monday, you don't have to.
Monday.
Okay, cool. Otherwise,
What else am I doing on Monday?
nothing really. Speaking of which,
Watching my Hero Academia D&D Dragons.
we're just training. Just more training. I need that. I needed that. Vicious. Wow, is this the first time anyone's rolled initiative at the table?
Excellent aim. Got it right as I was turning into it.
I heard you say it and I got so mad. I don't remember what happened. I just blacked out.
All right. Is everyone training, basically?
Yeah. I am hyped up for whatever this summer camp is, but I understand that there's 2 ways that it goes, right? Either the summer camp is what they advertised it as, and it's going to be legit fun and friend building, in which case I'm going to fall super far behind on my training, and I feel bad about that. Or it's going to be hyper intense training, and they're fucking with us with this whole like, oh, relaxing vacation bullshit, and I need to train hard now before I have to train hard while also like standing atop a mountain in the rain for 18 hours or some horseshit.
You just all you remember is like
Good call.
running
Right.
up, running up 45s
Yeah.
in the mountains with this joke.
In the snow.
In the snow.
In my bare feet.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you can have socks. The socks don't work
I
in the
thought you
snow.
had bird feet.
He's human feet.
That would big.
Okay. So training. Cool. Everyone, what are we training for? Just more development points
Yeah.
towards our quirks. Cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And you, my friend, you are going to miss one of those days because of your. But we'll assume you take that Tuesday instead.
Sure.
Cool. Yeah. Then your internship. You. Give me just 1 second. Japan. I'm at map of Japan. I gotta open up. Real quick.
There's something else I want to do too, just
Yes.
outside of things, but you can finish up with that first.
All right. Yeah, you head over from Shizuoka and head north, just kind of like to the west of Tokyo. There is there's an opportunity for you in Triage to go work with Transfusion. And basically, you're just going to be shadowing for her while she's running around a hospital, taking care of various things. What do you really know about her?
Very little.
Okay, roll a nobility check for me. And if that's not a
20.
Oh,
Not 20.
nat
Oh.
There's a
nat
And
20.
then the next
no,
one. Ow!
no. There's just a 20 for 20.
It is. It's the
table.
20 for 20.
And then the next
Is
roll's a nat
currently-
one.
All
The
right.
next die rolled is a nat 1.
So that's
Forget about it.
with my bonus to nobility. That's 24.
Okay, she's a B class hero, non-combat.
Okay.
She does combat like when necessary, but she's a search and rescue first, and she's all about medical aid. Obviously, she's called the healing hero. Kind of like held up by the Public Safety Commission as like this champion of like goodwill, and you know, people kind of like she has this kind of persona, this larger than life persona that people stick on her of like, you know, being like a savior, right? Like that her quirk is just this like this healing touch that restores even the most like grievous wounds and afflictions. Like she can cure cancer with her fucking quirk, and like easily too, a lot easier than you could. And you don't know if that's due to training or just raw power.
Also, more how her quirk probably works.
Yeah. Yeah. That being said, there's not actually a lot of information about her quirk itself, which, you know, is not very unusual for heroes. And she has no notable team-ups outside of other just medicine-based heroes, people like Triage. She's worked with Recovery Girl, a couple others here and there, Evac and such. Yeah, so you get to go work with her. You basically, like, you have all of the knowledge that would be available to the public. You know, we can assume Triage may have sent you some research material or something. Sure. And yeah, you're just going to be shadowing with them, so I'd like a skill challenge from you. And then we will do a bit of role-playing.
Okay.
As you are helping them, not like doing anything directly with your quirk or like doing any medical work yourself, because you are a child, but you are observing, and you are just kind of being a gopher and mostly just sticking around and watching. Fuck.
Sat first.
What would be most thematic for me to fail at? Yes, linguistics. No.
There could be a 20 for 20 on the field if someone in chat does something specific.
Oh, god damn it.
Don't know what it is, so just gotta start
The
guessing.
conditions have not been met.
So I'm gonna wait for like another.
I can say it's a keyword or a time deal.
Well, I guess let's start with sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Oh, why? For what purpose?
To steal from the victim.
Stop.
I want to pocket some needles.
Fuck.
Used only.
For the purpose of this is a busy room, whatever. Hand me the thing, grab the right thing, da-da-da, don't get in the way. That's a pretty innocuous one to fuck up.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah, like
Immediately gets in
reaching
the way.
under and around. And
See, I'd say I'll take it for a high DC, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Roll anyway. You didn't roll a 1.
I
That's a
didn't roll
good.
a
It didn't preserve?
No, it didn't.
That is a good.
that would have been fucking sad.
That would have been hilarious.
No.
You kidding?
Coincidentally, I rolled a 5.
Okay, so
So
All right.
Anything to fail.
Natural 1. Okay, so we have a fail there. Go ahead and give me 3 more. Oh, no, let's hope we succeed on these.
I'm just like in the way.
Yeah, you were actively in the way a little bit until Triage just kind of like hands just like, all right, buddy, you're good. Just like right over here. Thank you. Good thing is you're not in the way of like anything important, like anything life threatening.
Well, now let's do the obvious one. Let's do a heal check.
2.
34.
there's the one.
better.
No.
Awesome. Yep. Okay. Your knowledge is just like is certainly up to snuff.
Let's do diplomacy. So if there's anyone like that you have to talk to, or be like, you know, this is what we're doing, da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
Just be chill. 28.
Good.
Dracon has tipped $15. 3 rerolls for Walker.
Oh, thank you.
Succeed, please.
Man, I really hope I don't fail this. Can I just do a straight quirk check?
Sure. Well, you're not really using your quirk, so I won't take a quirk, just straight ability check. If you want to do like an Arcana skill check for quirk knowledge and like application. If I were to use my quirk in this situation, how would I want to use it? You know, I'd allow that kind of thing. Kind of think of like while you're running around with triage, you know, if you might hear like a condition, you could be like,
I'll bite.
If I did this, can I fix that with my quirk?
19?
19. 19 is going to be a failure.
19 is going to be a reroll.
Okay.
2 remain.
20.
20. 20 is a success. Here we go. Awesome. Yeah. You head to the hospital that day.
Fuck yeah. Thanks, my guys.
Triage takes you in, and like the first thing you really kind of like the first impression you get of this woman as you come to meet the Hero Transfusion. She's tall, she's athletic, she seems like, even though she's not like a combat hero, she is like very combat dressed, as you realize she's in like deep kind of like cryptic Typhon camo with like grays and dark purples and such for like her pants, and she's like combat boots. It's all like standard Japanese infantry wear except the coloration, you know.
Sorry, mommy. Sorry, what? Sorry.
You know, yeah, she's athletic enough. She could like realistically be a combat medic, and you think that it's possible. Maybe she was at some point. She's a little older than Triage, so she's in like her early 30s at most. But other than that, you know, she has a relatively just plain appearance. You know, just dark hair. Dark eyes, no crazy anime features. She's just a woman in combat fatigues with all these belts and like straps and many pouches and little bags attached to them, like all over her torso, upper thighs, shoulders. She just like has everything, and you can tell they're.
I love your dress. Thanks, it has pockets!
You can tell they're absolutely stuffed with like just medicinal everything. Not bad.
Medicinal everything?
Like she's adrenaline in there somewhere.
Oh, adrenochrome.
Cocaine.
It's for the ghosts in my blood.
Stop. But yeah, you come to meet her, and she gives you just like a very, very curt nod, and takes a moment. Walker, yes?
Yes, ma'am. That's me.
I believe, yes, Triage speaks very well of you. Well met.
Oh, well, that's awfully fun.
I believe we've encountered each other just once before, though you may not remember.
Oh, well, if it was around that one time, then yeah, I don't remember a lot of things because I kind of got my, like, memory wiped, so.
Unfortunate.
So if I don't remember you, it might not be you, it's me, you know?
But a fleeting glance in the hospital hardly counts as a meeting. And she goes to shake your hand. Nice to finally meet you. So, I've been told you know quite a bit about medicine and specifically about genetics.
I mean, I suppose as much as the next Englishman, yeah, sure.
Quite a bit more than anyone your age should really be expected to.
Well, work kind of melted my best friend's arm, and I started it early.
No, I understand.
You're so casual.
She does not seem fazed by that at all. She's, I understand what that's like.
Yeah, I
Let's.
don't mean to sound rude, but I couldn't like find anything on what your quirk does, really.
We'll talk about my quirk. I don't have another patient scheduled for the next hour. And she takes you to the conference room, at which point you use your excellent medicinal roll and some of your diplomacy rolls, and she basically just like quizzes you on some things for a little bit and talks to you about your quirk specifically and what your capacities are with it. But before long, that hour is elapsed, and you, as we discussed, bumble about the hospital, trying to hand triage like patient files, and trying to like generally be helpful. But you never remember what's in which bag, and you always stand in the wrong spot.
I imagine it's a Japanese hospital, so everything's just a little smaller.
Yeah. You like walk in the wrong lane in the hallway because it's one of those hospitals with like the demarked lanes, you know, which every hospital should. But
what the fuck is going on in the chat? I keep glancing.
They're trying to get
down.
Hollow Wolf's 20 for 20 access.
My God, they're just doing everything.
They're doing some good ones.
Yeah.
Some really good ones.
Oh,
But it's not it.
Is it like one of those? Is it like? Can you text it to me?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Thanks. I want to see what it is.
Can I watch while you text it to him?
Anyways, carry on.
yeah. But you make yourself generally helpful throughout the most of the day, and as like the end of your 4th hour comes about, and you realize like she has been treating people who are terminally ill in the long term. People who like they're not dying on the table, right? But these people have diagnoses that have no cure or very, very, very little chance of treatment.
This is completely related and unrelated. Have y'all ever read about Huntington's disease?
Yes.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
What a scary thing. Carry on.
Go hunting with former Vice President
Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney.
That's scary.
That's also scary.
Shot disease.
That's only scary. It's only scary in the month of
Like
September.
a man who was shot in the chest with a rifle.
He was shot in the chest with a rifle.
Hunting accident. Anyway.
Yeah. You guys get to you get to just follow Triage around, and Triage gets to follow her around, and he scans people, and then she talks to the patients, and if she doesn't need to use her quirk for things, then she prescribes them various things and assists the on-site medical staff. You kind of get the feeling her and Triage being here, like any patient that isn't like terminally ill, they're here as kind of like it's like a heroic gesture of a hey, we're hero celebrities in a hospital taking care of people, and it's going to make everyone feel better.
Oh, is this Make-A-Wish Foundation?
It's like a publicity thing.
It's halfway there. It's less publicity, and it's more like for these patients.
Oh.
It's like halfway there. It's a charitable act, but it's not a foundation thing. You know.
When stop. All Might shows up to the kids' hospital.
Get
no.
the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Carry on. Yeah.
Yeah.
All around.
But eventually, yeah, you guys do kind of get a chance to sit down, and she asks you a couple questions. So, I have been informed that your quirk is progressing relatively rapidly.
I think so. No, okay.
I've also been informed that your quirk didn't fully manifest until you were already a teenager. Yes?
Yeah, I was 13.
I know that's extremely rare. And tell me, did you have any features of a quirk at all before then, even benign?
Mm-mm. I mean, for all I know, I could have, I guess.
Perhaps.
I just didn't know them.
Were you even just maybe extraordinarily healthy for one your age?
I was going to say I was always kind of a rough and tumble, bomb-proof kid. That would certainly line up, I guess.
All right. And did you ever, in your experience, did you ever perhaps like recover from injuries more quickly than other people your age?
No, any quicker than I thought most kids did.
So that really is just a full case of late onset.
Yeah, it just, we were talking, and I don't even remember what we were talking about. I just got kind of anxious, and then...
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, no, I remember what we were doing now. Yeah, we were being dumbass kids, and we did that, like, the secret blood handshake thing, which hindsight, really dumb idea considering, but of course I didn't know my quirk was based on blood transfusion, otherwise, you see what I'm saying.
Triage draws the blinds in this small side conference room that you guys are in, and she just kind of looks over to you.
Ain't no casting couch.
Stop.
Jesus Christ.
So I wanted to make you an offer, Walker. I've been informed by the Hero Public Safety Commission that you will not be participating in a certain exam later this fall, and so you will be joining the rest of your classmates late in your hero work studies.
Yeah.
However, when your hero work studies come about, I'm sure you're aware I expressed interest in having you for my internships this spring, and that interest, well, it's still there. So if you'd like to work with a hero who you might be able to relate to a little bit more and whose work may be a little more specific to your capabilities and your interests, you are more than welcome to come work with me. It's very rare that I have sidekicks. I never really do much in terms of teaming up with people, but in this instance, I have been authorized to accept you as a hero work studies student, if you are willing. And you don't have to make this decision now. You don't have to make this decision until November.
I will definitely think about it. Thank you.
Of course. Tell me, your hero costume, it's gone through some iteration. It used to be a bit more, how do I say? It was a little more militaristic, yes?
Yeah, it was kind of heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And half my classmates can, fly and shit, and, blow up robots, or, cast giant waves of ice, or make, portals and shoot jets of acid, and for the most part outside the quirk, it's just a lot of me running around. And when you're wearing a bunch of the tactical gear and the plating and everything, it gets really gets tiring, so I went for something lighter.
Interesting. I spent some time myself in the armed services for our country, for Japan, and I thought it was very interesting looking back at your old hero costume and some of your preliminary designs. I hope you don't mind that the school gave me access to all of your records. And
I
such.
figure it's all public domain.
No, actually.
No? Oh.
We don't do that. Things don't work that way here.
Yeah, no, it was fine. It was too heavy, and I don't I don't super need the armor,
Mm-hmm.
I can just kind of put myself back together.
I think we have a lot more in common than you might realize, Walker. And
She goose people too.
Oh.
if you decide you want to work with me again, not just as a work study, but in any preliminary fashion like this, whether Triage is able to join us or not, you are welcome to contact me. You have my official email. I think it'd be very beneficial for us to talk about our work.
I will give you an email for sure.
All right. Roll sense motive.
He wants to goo you.
Stop. No.
Meat puppet, meat puppet, meat puppet.
Am I into this? Oh no.
Sense motive.
New kink unlocked.
Go forth, Jellyman.
I really shouldn't have made that stupid roll, because that stupid roll was a 15 and that was a net 1, so I'm taking another one of my re-rolls.
Okay, second roll. Let's go.
Okay, I fucked around. I found out. That's on me. That'll be 22.
Not bad.
Okay. 22.
You get the feeling she's not telling you something. You don't think she's lying. You get the feeling there's some vital piece of information here she's not sharing.
Does your shit like melt people too?
You just ask.
Yeah.
Roll diplomacy. This will be the last roll of our cutaway.
Okay. Can I get a friendship bonus from triage?
Yes.
Sure, I'm just in there like, did you just
My
fucking...
boy, help me out
It's
here.
gonna have to be really good.
What do I get from triage?
4.
31.
31. Shit.
She fucking melts people.
That's all she does.
No way.
She doesn't actually heal people. She's actually just for a hospice.
She's a mercy killer. She's like their assisted suicide delegate.
Everyone's like, she's so nice. And she's like, I just put people out of their misery, man.
She takes a second. She looks at triage, and he just kind of his eyebrows kind of raise a bit, and he looks at her. And the Hero Public Safety Commission doesn't necessarily want me to tell you about this unless you agree to taking a work study with me, because this is sensitive information. I don't know about you, but I know personally, I can very confidently say, damn the commission.
Yeah. No.
Fuck the police.
I got that.
No masters.
Just takes a good second.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I'm gonna say yes to the work study.
Sorry for you.
Like,
I suppose it helps.
You had me at weird secretive medical thing that you can't tell me about unless I sign a contract.
Pen.
I wouldn't be breaking the rules necessarily to talk to you about this kind of thing, but in light of what's happened recently, and in light of what's happening in the world around us, which I'm sure you understand, things are changing. I know you're new to Japan, but I'm sure even you can see it.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah.
Getting toasty.
My quirk doesn't just heal people. It's not magic. All energy has to transfer.
Right.
My quirk is, well, in a sense, more like yours.
Oh.
I don't edit RNA. I don't change things in a molecular level to increase metabolism and regenerative healing. My quirk draws the energy from unstable life and stored in me. And I can use that to heal others or myself. You get it now, right?
Fucking Death Eater.
Yeah.
That's some fucking Green
Yeah.
Mile bullshit.
Just take some,
Yeah.
and that's why
Great movie.
the HPSC doesn't want anyone to know.
Oh, so
Like fucked up.
Oh, so
cool. It's kind of like Robin Hood for cancer.
Kind of.
You steal from the plenty of cancer and give to the no cancer? What do you what?
Ada Quinn, you gave him cancer?
With physical contact, I can draw the life force from creatures who are weak or failing. And I can then, through physical contact, give that vitality to others.
So she is the hospice nurse.
You see why.
Yeah, no, that's
Can I send that offer? Do I?
that's
Can I
pretty.
not?
It's pretty metal.
That's pretty fucking metal. You're like totally a Darwinist, right?
No, absolutely not. No. I mean, evolution. That's. But
She finds the retards who got like their dick stuck in a blender and she takes from them and like
like,
saves kids with cancer.
she's tasting.
I didn't know this was a German episode.
I exclusively derive my power today from donors, from people who are registered medical donors,
From kids with cancer.
and specifically,
They got the most life.
the HPSC approaches people who are terminal with days, hours, minutes, and they make deals, they ask questions, they consult families. It's all very hush-hush. But at the end of the day, people who agree to give their bodies to science and people who are willing to make that kind of sacrifice, they give me what they have left, and I save. And she kind of just holds her hands out. I save sick young people. I save people who just got unlucky. I save anyone I can.
I mean, be honest with you, Chief, it's still better than British healthcare.
So, now that you know that, I just hope you understand.
Your neck.
I'm not really going to get into the details, but at least in some way, I can relate to what you've been through. And I want you to know, if you decided to come work with me, I would make every accommodation, and you and I would both put our quirks to the best use, helping people.
Thank you.
There's not much more after that. There's one or two more rounds around this wing of the hospital. Before long, it is time for you to head back to Shizuoka. And she gives you a short bow, just to shake your hand. That's still, shaking hands, that's still the thing.
Yeah,
Right.
we still do that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, no, I should have done something dumb like that. And now we do. Yeah.
It's all about the elbow wiggles.
Well, it was nice to finally meet you and get to work with you a bit. You know what you need to work on, and well, your knowledge is prodigious, so at the very least, you've got a good foundation.
Yeah, don't melt people.
When I see you again, I hope we can talk about some of these things.
I'm looking forward to it.
Triage, and she thanks him. And you see, they're very comfortable with each other. They're clearly worked with each other a lot. And they
Clearly
seem
fucking.
stop it.
Oh,
More than anything, like they seem like they're
fucking
good friends. Stop. Eventually, yeah, you take your leave. You have that offer, and you don't know the details, but her quirk is
I have Trash's phone number.
difficult, like yours. Triage, yes.
Right? I'm gonna text him and be like, so that quirk's like scary as fuck, right?
And he just texts you back.
Language. No.
Don't
And yours ain't?
text you back. She told you, but I'm going to reiterate. Make sure you don't share this information with anybody.
Oh, send back a little emoji.
Mum's the word.
Bob's your uncle.
After that, yeah, he texts you back.
No,
But yeah,
that was
it's
my
very
uncle.
scary.
Actually.
Yeah, women just fucking cancels people.
Mm-hmm.
Bring
Cut
out
life force,
Bring out
paste life
your
force.
dead. I'm not dead.
Transfusion.
Control C.
Makes so much more sense.
That's dope. That's necromancy bullshit.
That's literally necromancy.
Oh, so it has to go through the neck?
Stop.
What's romantic about it?
Stop. All right. The rest of you guys, you get your points. And we just keep going through the week. Anyone have anything else specific?
many
Yes.
points did you get?
I want to research into Overlord. The vigilante.
Yeah, it's been a while
Yeah.
since we've talked about Overlord, but go for it. Interesting that comes up.
Nobility or local?
Why?
No, I thought you like almost forgotten about it. I was like,
Local?
local, no. Nobility or history. Overlord's not a hero, but if Overlord's had any encounters with heroes, then I mean that might help.
22. Not 19.
22. Okay. Notably, Overlord has not had any prolonged encounters with any pro heroes. There have been some just like little things here and there where Overlord has been like caught out in action, and people have tried to arrest them, but this individual got away, and never with that never with any real like bloodshed. So whoever this person is, whatever they're doing as a vigilante, they're not like Stain. You know, they're not attacking heroes, and they don't seem to be antagonistic so much as they are just outside the law.
So those 3 murders were just a happenstance kind of deal? The 3 murders they had were just like accidental?
The 3 murders they had were unconfirmed. It was effectively vigilante justice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
These were people who either had unconfirmed or they were suspected of crimes. There were people who had court dates coming up but had not gone yet. People who had gotten out of court without convictions. You know, and these people were all pretty solidly linked to Overlord.
Okay, yeah.
So. No one really knows who supplies for this person, but they obviously have some pretty advanced technology, because what you saw was like a full body mechanized battle suit.
Yeah. Okay.
A relatively streamlined one too, you know. kind of like Justin Hammer-esque, you know, at least in its proportions and its armament. Not full Tony Stark.
Okay.
Shade Boy has earned the 20 for 20
Fuck.
by asking politely.
So what does Shade Boy do with it then?
So Shade Boy, you can use the highlight my text, please, or at me with the message. At any point, decide when you drop that 20 for 20.
Wow, there's a whole metagame happening here now. Thanks, Hollow Wolf.
I love it.
Think about doing that a little more frequently, maybe. Just sprinkle in some free ones every now and then for a keyword.
This is
But they keep a
was
number between
wonderful
1
to
and
watch.
1,000, whoever gets it.
How many people are in chat right now?
We got just over 30.
Dude, you guys are crazy. They're all fighting tooth and nail for a 20.
When they thought it was a password, the phrases they were typing, the things they thought it
Totino's.
was.
Tortellini.
Dark Ones podcast.
Yeah.
War
It was-
crimes, you know?
Oh, it was good.
Wanted in Bosnia.
All right.
ever
Yeah,
440.
that's about all that you're getting there.
We should just put the 20 for 20s behind slightly increasingly difficult puzzles each time.
I could work that something. I could work something out.
So Overlord has had like
Said everyone's
small
Sudoku.
clashes with law enforcement and heroes, but it's never like Overlord attacking and trying to fight.
Yeah.
It's always Overlord getting away from the scene of a crime.
Yeah.
But whoever this person is, they're well armed. The abilities that they've demonstrated are, it's not known if they're connected to the war suit or if it's actually a quirk of the person underneath. But they're always just like large blasts of light and energy. So it might be some kind of photokinetic quirk.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Anything else?
Is there a common theme to the crimes of the people that he targets?
All of the people that were killed by Overlord.
Or shoplifters. They jaywalked.
They were all accidents.
They were all people related to major, either major like political entities, or they were people related. There was like one of them was a member of a yakuza, not the Shihasekai, but a member of a yakuza group.
Okay.
These are all people of note. Is Ian reading a
Got you
secret
covered,
message?
Arkin.
Secret
Yes.
messages. God,
There is something on the field.
Arkin? Good shit. Dice Goblin, love him.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Okay. Anything for anyone else?
No, just how many training points do we cover over this time period before we go?
If we go
I'm ready.
full week, 3.
3.
3 points. You, my friend, took a day out, so if you want to roll, you can still get the 3 points.
Just quirk check.
Yeah, just 1 quirk check, and you don't have to beat 20. I just want to see what your result is.
21.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you get the 3rd point. Like everybody else.
Don't beat 20.
You don't have to.
So then that's 3 points for extending my movement.
Your portal speed.
Yeah. Is that enough to go up from 15 to 20
well,
or 20?
Portal movement is a new that's a new ability. That's
Well, because I could already move them 15 feet.
yeah.
By
I know.
moving them fast.
That was like a level 1 ability. So yeah, 2 points would do that. 2 points.
Oh, okay,
would
cool.
increase it.
To what?
You're going from half your current move speed. Yeah, what's your dex?
20.
20. Okay, yeah, let's just put it to 25. So we're going to put it to 5 feet per dex modifier.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I still have 1 left. So.
Yeah, you have 1 point remaining. Anyone else doing any improvements with the 3 points
The
they
3
just earned?
points, yes. I would like to spend my first point to increase my hype.
Okay. Your height pool, we've increased it once before.
It was the inner power.
Oh, yeah,
that
we have
naturally
increased it. Your charisma
increases.
just went up.
Yeah, my
Oh.
charisma had just gone up.
Okay. Height pool, increasing that. Yeah, and you're spending 1 point on that.
Spending 1 point because it's the first development going towards it.
Mhm.
I could spend a second point into it because I got 2 after this.
Cool. Go ahead and set that at charisma plus 1 per 4 levels.
Charisma plus 1 per 4 levels. Charisma plus 1 per 4. That currently puts me at that 1 increase.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. The second point, if I put it into the extra feats that I've done, is that then 2 hype for 2 feats, 1 hype for 2 feats? What are we going to rule on that? I'm either thinking about that or my flight speed.
Because your current with your bonus feat was 1 hype
1 hype
Per-
for 1 feat for
half charisma rounds.
yeah, no, 6 rounds.
Oh, for 6 full
charisma
rounds.
in rounds.
Oh, right. Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
I do not want to increase the time. I want to increase the number of feats that I can get.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
Go for it as long as you're eligible for the quirks or for
Yeah.
the feats.
Oh, I've spent a good long time making sure that I've got plenty of feats available that I'm qualified
Jesus
for.
Christ. Yeah, let's cap your artificial feats currently at your charisma.
Yeah, easy.
Cool.
With
you could
even
spend-
with martial flexibility, that puts me at 4.
Spend 6 hype to get 6 feats.
Oh,
That's gross.
all right.
Right?
With the second point spent, that allows me to go up to my full 6 hype for 6 feats.
Sorry, did we do 2 hype for 1 feat?
We had 1 hype for 1 feat. As a current is the first level thing or a second level thing. I'm totally feats are a lot plus my martial flexibility. I'm more than understanding if we
Gotcha.
do 2 hype for 2 feats.
I was gonna say 2 hype for 2. That's a pretty weak improvement. I'd say I'll let you just spend an additional hype per extra feats. Half charisma.
Up to half charisma.
Up to half charisma
Okay.
and feats. Cool.
Up to 3.
Mhm. Cool.
Gives me a total of 5 feats that I can gain in 1 round. And 3 hype.
Yep.
Is that in addition to the 2 feet you already have?
Yes.
The 7-legged chicken.
The 7-legged chicken.
Give Mike a run for his money.
Big Xiao has 3 legs.
Stop.
We just haven't talked about it.
I thought he had 4. I thought it was like a mech.
Little Xiao still inside.
His legs, right, just go down into the neck and just like.
My 6-foot Gumby legs go all the way down to the toes of Big
Oh
Xiao.
my god, that is disgusting. Oh, I hate that. Okay, Nothing from you, Kite.
I should, but I can't think of anything, so I'm gonna hold off.
You already have your 8 weapons, right?
Yeah, I mean back to 8.
Okay, so that's a level 3, and we don't want to improve anything else.
But it's so much thinking.
You can improve any one weapon. You could improve.
Dude, start increasing some of them supers.
Yeah, you can increase supers. You could just get a new ability.
Thinking.
Dude, go all in with the katana.
Oh, no, the katana.
You could do more of what Yoroi Musha taught you, and you could try to get like another just general feat for all weapons kind of thing.
That's also super helpful. More feats.
Having that improved critical
Join
for
me, brother,
blades.
in feats.
Soon I shall also have 4 feet.
Oh my god.
You put your hands on the ground.
If I just kept upgrading the Kusarigama until it was useful.
Holy fuck. It's already good. It's situational, but when it's good, it's good.
Its passives allowing you to grapple at that distance and stuff and trip is decent. However, like compared straight damage wise, it's not good.
Yeah.
No.
And even
It's
like
utility pick.
even the trap. No.
Do you need help coming up with ideas?
We'll talk about it on break.
Okay, because you're allowed to ask your other players. You're allowed to ask chat, and if you really want it, you're allowed to ask me. We'll see if I'm willing to be nice and give you ideas.
Fix your balls.
You guys are wretched.
What about the gun?
What about the gun? Where's the gun? Guy?
Spend a development point for gun.
Get a 4th development point. Increase. Now you have 9 weapons. And one of them's a gun.
I want to talk to you on the break. So
Okay, cool. Well, we got a good bit until we go for break. That's
30
fine.
minutes.
Yeah. We're just gonna speed through that week then, and I'm assuming you see Jiro at least once or twice.
Absolutely.
I hang out with Todoroki on the
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday.
Good.
Whenever you said it was good.
At least once is Little Zhao, and at least once is Big Zhao. And Big Zhao has gotten a Sum 41 t-shirt.
Just a shirt though, still in the Speedo on the bottom.
Yeah. Little Zhao has to like show up with this bundle under his arms, get big, and then put on the t-shirt.
Everyone roll d12s for me.
11.
10.
1.
Look, we've got 1s.
10.
Ones.
Hey,
Cute.
Kirishima contacts you, and he says, before you guys go out for the training camp, he wants to grab the lads and do that sushi dinner that you
I
guys
thought we
were
already
talking
did
about.
that.
He has to do another.
Oh, okay, good.
More sushi.
Yeah, totally.
Mhm. Cool.
Ito likes social time.
Good stuff. Sato hits you up when he's like back in town because this weekend everyone who's gone elsewhere in Japan to be with their families all kind of return all at once. So Sato hits you up and he wants to hang out because he wants to cook and bake some food and kitchen boys.
Bake with my boy.
Yo. And Kite.
what?
Oh, Kite.
And nobody hit me up. I got a laptop.
Nope. No one hits you up because you get texts to your phone.
I hit
which
you
are
up
not
constantly.
answered.
We hang out.
I guess I'll roll one to see if this person's smart enough to text Xiao instead of Kite. Oh shit! Hey, she can be smart sometimes. Toru texts you and asks where Kite isn't answering his phone. Is he okay?
Oh, he's just chilling in the apartment. His phone got taken away after that villain hacked it. Also, his parents disowned him, so we can't afford a new one.
then there's a ... and she says, that was a lot, and also I feel really stupid. She's sent him so many texts.
Yeah, sorry. I thought we told all you guys when we were at I Island. ...
I wasn't paying attention.
Fair. Yeah, that's... You know what? I believe you. Yeah, that's where he's at. He's just chilling at home.
Okay.
He's been doing a lot of meditating and some slashing around with the clown. It's great.
Yeah, she contacts you through him, and Toru wants to hang out and bring friends, and she wants to just like hang out because you guys used to kind of do that.
What?
Braden Turbo, thanks for the $20. Is anybody down on Prestige?
Fuck.
No.
Here we go.
I am down 3.
The audience,
Take 1.
the audience is really out here like,
Take
yo, okay,
one
let's
more,
make sure
then?
everyone's full up. It's like when the NPC in the video game tells you, make sure you're ready and stocked up before the final battle. You know, it's like,
Are you down any prestige? There's 6 on the table. Full up.
Okay,
You demand.
so we're just gonna hold that other 6.
We can hold on to that other 6 for a little while here.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of doubt we'll use it this session, but we'll see.
Okay. Unless someone just wants to. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I put skill challenges in front of you enough. Start making the DCs higher.
that's what gifting prestige winds up doing.
All right. Yeah. So
More deadly.
Toru asks if you want to hang out, and if you agree to it, you know she's probably going to bring a gaggle of people over, which Xiao will be happy about, but that's up to you if you're going to be happy about it.
I can't stop you.
Cool. Xiao, Kite, you have a gaggle of people over your house Saturday night.
Woo! People.
It's an interesting gaggle. It's a mix of Class 1A and 1B people.
Yeah, my favorites.
And I mean,
My favorite
obviously,
classes besides the other ones.
everyone, you're friends with everybody there. It's just Toru, Mina, Honanuki, and
Oh, yeah.
Manga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like all my boys.
Well, she wanted to bring everybody over. And
No
she-
Sato.
No Sato. Sato's hanging out with Walker.
Oh, yeah.
They're baking food and eating food.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
But yeah, she just brought a bunch of board games over and she wanted to ask you what you did over your summer vacations, which you don't have to tell.
Summarize is just a bunch of fucking training.
Whoa, you know?
I talk a lot about the.
What did you do
junior
when he just
Olympians.
flexes?
No, I don't show.
Oh fuck!
No, I like keeping these things in the pocket till it's time.
My God.
I'm a dramatic entrance kind of guy.
I got sponsored by Brando, the thirst quencher.
Oh my God! He's gonna start pulling out the dumb bullshit. Right?
What plants crave?
It's what plants crave.
Tight.
Bumpy, love that.
D4 inspiration. I hate you.
Kite, this is Roundup.
Yes.
It's what plants crave.
Foaming. Walker, help.
Your skin's green.
Because I'm becoming a plant.
Walker's gonna
I
like
crave. I crave.
Walker's like, I can work on those.
that. All right.
Just gonna become like a faux druid. You're gonna start bleeding into plants and just make like vines grapple people and bullshit.
Yeah. When you guys get back from the gym, you hang out, play some board games with the lads. Honanuki is just like, so you guys live on campus now?
Yeah, because Kite can't quit getting almost abducted by villains.
Yeah, we
And
noticed.
his parents were paying all my bills as well, so we're here now.
Well,
Wasn't almost kidnapped.
You were
I
almost
was.
kidnapped twice and almost murdered like 3 times.
No, I was kidnapped twice.
What?
I just got out of it.
Oh, see? It's even worse.
yeah, Manga, like, full exclamation marks. He's just like, does it count as kidnapping if you escape immediately?
Yeah, because, you know, the act of kidnapping, so long as they get you in the van with the free candy, it's a kidnapping. It doesn't matter how much you mess them up afterwards.
But I no longer need their free candy anymore. Because I have drumsticks. Sponsored.
There's no way you're sponsored by drumsticks. You're sponsored by like the crappy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle popsicle.
Yes. That.
Question marks. Yeah. Mina's just gonna take that because she knows you're weird.
You're sponsored by Drumsticks, but it's the brand that Polar Ice made and not Klondike.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys hang out for a bit. Toru pulls you aside towards the end. And she was very pleased to actually get to play cards with the clown again now that he's back. Because he was gone for like, 3 weeks?
What? You got kidnapped too.
He was gone for a long time.
Yeah. But she pulls you aside. Hi, so I wanted to talk to you. You brought something up earlier this semester that was really interesting, and I wasn't really ready for that kind of thing, and I'm still not sold on it, but you know, who is that guy from General Studies?
Oh, you're talking about Osu when we were at Sports Festival?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man, he's cool. He's a good guy. Nice fella.
And how does his quirk work again?
Right, so from what he said and from what he did to me, right, he touches you and he can either activate or deactivate it.
Okay, I want to try.
Yeah?
I want to try.
I can hit him up.
You think he's in town?
Shoot, let's
I
see.
mean, the non-hero kids don't need to be here for another month.
That is true. We might have to wait.
Roll a D12.
I'll text him.
The D12 determines.
Yo, bro, you in town?
This decides everything.
Why are you hitting
Fuck
me?
you, Kite. 8.
Okay.
It's a good middle of the road number.
8!
Yo!
Damn.
Yo!
He's like, bitch, I'm on campus.
Oh yeah, you
Right
text
outside
him.
your
And he's
apartment.
like, you're like, are you? You kind of get discouraged after like a minute or two. You're like, he's not answering. Maybe
It
he's
usually
just-
takes him some time to
It's
answer
gonna take him
back.
some time. And later that night, he texts you back. Like everyone's still there, and he texts you back. Just got back this week. What's up?
Oh, you remember Toru, the invisible gal? Introduced y'all at Sports Festival. She was wanting to try to turn off her quirk and have people see her for the first time, and was wondering if you'd be available to set up like a viewing?
That sounds bad.
What the fuck do I say?
Yeah, he texts you back. He texts you back. He just says, "All right, I've kind of been waiting for news on this one. It's super interesting. I actually did a lot of research this summer about how quirks work, and I'm here in town this week to do a seminar with an upperclassman."
That sounds dope.
Yeah, he just texts you back. Can I have her number, or do you want to schedule us?
Toru, you wanna schedule directly with
you
us? Or
guys
you want me
figure it out.
to middleman?
You help her figure that out. All right. If Xiao, you are willing, the Sunday before you guys go out for camp, she wants, which is like tomorrow in game.
Yeah.
She wants you and Osu. And
Just the two of
and
us?
Mina.
Okay. I was like
Yeah.
not Mina?
Yeah, I was thinking well, the girls. Just Mina. Just Mina. Okay. Anything else in the last day or two?
They gonna date.
Stop. Osu.
I'm taking the invisible bitches away from you. Send to my general studies labs.
Stop. It's not an invisible thing. That's a coincidence. I promise.
Braden Turbo, thanks for gifting the sub.
Yeah, Braden, let's go. Love that guy. Ito.
Giving an art trying to find the lulls in conversation
Um,
for those call-outs.
You get together with Kirishima, Bakugo, Sero, and I believe that's it. It's just the four of you. And like before like dinner starts, Sero's just kind of like ribbing you, and he's like, "Hey, when are we gonna do that thing with the ladybugs, right?"
Oh, the like 1,000 ladybug
Yeah,
thing.
come on, we were talking about that.
Didn't the guy who did that in Central
Summer
Park get
camp?
branded like an eco-terrorist or something?
Wait. At summer camp?
We could release it on the bus.
Oh.
Just halfway there and slide it down the middle
Okay.
aisle.
Okay, but you know, you know, the three of us are already gonna be like,
Prime suspects.
we're already gonna be missing out on all.
Yeah, so what else are they going to cut you out from?
What do you have to lose?
It's just like, okay, harsh, but what about you? You know, like,
Look, you do it, I don't get in trouble.
aren't you worried they're gonna pull you into that, and then you're not gonna be able to have fun with everybody?
All right, yeah. Okay. We should do it. The problem is that we don't know when we have like USJ stuff, because we could do it like as everyone's leaving the building. You know.
I'd also feel really bad if we just like unleashed all of the. Well, actually, you know, summer break might be the only time to do it. I think there's an exterminator hero. That's super dark, actually. A dinner start.
Orkin man.
Hello.
Oh, did I?
No.
Mustard.
Dinner starts. You guys eat sushi. It's a good time. There's like some katsu and other things. Roll sense motive.
I would say, how is Bakugo doing?
Yeah, roll sense motive.
Oh, hell yeah. 33. That was a
You were-
19.
You're having dinner with 3 of the 4 people who failed the physical fight.
Yeah.
Which is wild that it's like all Baku squad guys.
Yeah.
Because Kirishima's a hero, Hanta Sero's unfortunate, and Bakugo is Bakugo.
Yeah.
What was your total? Sorry?
33.
33.
It was a 19.
he's talking because Kirishima's getting him into the conversation, and Sero, he's stimulating enough Bakugo kids. He talks sometimes. So. More than anything, it's just like you get the feeling those two just vibe, and him and Kirishima actually interact. But he is still a little quiet even for that kind of crowd. And you're the kind of person who draws him out because you annoy him so much.
I know the right buttons to push to get him to talk, but without hating me.
Yeah. You rile him up, but he doesn't stay that way, so it's good. But he's being just quiet enough. You're like, yeah, he's thinking about something. He's thinking. That's all. Roll perception.
Okay.
I rolled that one last time, so I have to roll this one now. 27.
He's
I'm done.
he's different. Like
the espresso depresso, or
he's like physically different. You don't know if he's basically spent the entire last month just working out, but you kind of might get that sense. Bakugo is making gains this summer because
have we seen him at the gym?
No, you've seen him once or twice. Yeah,
we saw him in the gym a couple of times.
Yeah, you see him on the weekends. But yeah, you definitely kind of pick that up from him, and he just looks over at you because you're looking at him funny. What do you want?
Just
you to do something cool.
Fuck.
I don't know. Just waiting for something to happen.
Admiring, it looks like you've been working really hard.
Yeah, he takes that and he keeps eating his sushi, but about a whole minute later, he gets done eating and he looks at you. I'm not gonna fail again.
Colony of Dice. Thanks for calling.
Hey, Colony of Dice. That's a
Colony
good,
of Dice.
that's a good name. Shit.
We should have thought of that.
We're rebranding.
That's like all he has to say. And Sero just like, that like quiet respect nod, and Kirishima just like claps him on the shoulder once and just kind of like looks at him, and dinner resumes. But people ask, what are you up to this summer?
Not too much. Just working out. I won that game thing with some of the 1B kids in Kite, where we had to like find the tags around town. So we went to some resort and got like sponsored by these dudes. It was weird, but we got some free shit, so it was cool. And hanging out with Todoroki. He gets all like sad boy, so I'm trying to make sure he doesn't get too sad boy before we go back to summer camp.
Does Bakugo have any hero points currently?
I believe he's one. Let me check.
Braden Turbo, thank you for giving Bakugo full hero points.
Oh, fuck.
Just as the chat was
Bakugo
raging
had two.
against. Okay.
So you give him one.
You do have
two more
remaining. If you wish to divert those to other people or not, let me know. Everybody else in chat was like, "Yeah, everybody, let's donate ones for Bakugo when he goes. Oh yeah, let's get him. Don't let him win."
God damn, guys!
It was beautiful.
Yeah. Shit, I forgot what I was. Yeah, you tell them about your summer break.
Toru's the call.
Oh, the remaining?
The remaining two.
That's nuts. She's now full.
Should be
up.
full. I think she got one, right?
Yeah, she's full. Oh, damn. There are now 2 students in Class 1A with full hero points. You guys are nuts. All right. And they both sit in the same row right next to each other.
That's the same amount of villains that have full hero points.
Stop. That's what you think.
I'm gonna.
That's what I do. I'm just fucking with you.
Shiggy and Dobby. Full up.
Yeah.
Daibo.
Afterwards.
My uncle.
Different guy.
Us, the group, just because like sensing Bakugo's like espresso depresso. Gonna ask him
I remember what I was
in the group if they want to go get like ice cream or something afterwards. Just kind of extending the night a little bit. And
Absolute zero.
Kirishima and Sero down to go get ice cream. Bakugo will go with you guys, but he's not going to get anything. But yeah, you mentioned Todoroki, and he kind of just like sits on that for a couple minutes. Icy hot. You said he's not doing so well this summer, huh?
I mean, like, has he ever really been doing well?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
No.
Oh, Arkin, that's a hero point for Toga. With a smiley face.
Beautiful.
Who hurt you?
I don't see her ever, man.
Toga.
She gives me the fucking willies.
She should. She's
All the
not
fucking
okay.
middle school boys like adore her, and they get the like creepy like sweatshirts with their face all over it. And I'm like, you realize she's like Harley Quinn is better than this. Like, don't do this.
When people idolize serial killers and murderers, I'm like, oh, like the Jeffrey Dahmer show that's out right now.
Oh, one of my kids.
And I'm like, guys!
One of my kids today was like, Jeffrey Dahmer's my hero. I was like, no. I was like, get your fucking violin and sit down.
That was the first show in forever that I had to like just straight stop watching.
Oh man, it's messed up.
Like that show was.
We watched like 3 episodes and we were like, okay, we gotta take a. Let's watch Attack on Titan to take a
I
step
hope
back.
Toga runs into you.
That'd be good.
Oh my god!
That'd be fucking
Drinks her
good.
blood, fucking dies.
He
Yeah.
smiles and she's like, what? And he's like,
She'll be like on the other side of the world, and when she drinks her blood, you'll be like, you'll have that sense of like, it's in somebody.
It's somebody's time to die.
Big German marching music playing in the background.
Like, well, I haven't donated blood recently.
Oh, but Midoriya didn't get like super fucked up. She's not gonna be all pro. She's gonna be after you because you've been on World Star like
Oh my
8
god, I could
times.
go to St. Mary's and brand myself with the
Gouging people's eyes out and getting fucked up.
That or she won't have a love affection yet, and she'll just go for Ida with a hate boner because he defeated Sane.
She could hate boner.
Yeah.
Well, would she know it's Ida? She'd probably go after
Tortellini.
Todoroki because he was the obvious one there.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
'Cause he wound up all burnt up, and then they
Spinner-
tried to like.
In canon, Spinner knew
conceal.
it was Ida because he's Ingenium's brother.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So that would
And
Yeah,
the
but
UA
Spinner's
student.
in the jail.
Okay. Yeah.
He's
got the T-Rex arms in jail.
Okay.
Everybody feared the mighty T-Rex, and then the scythe comes in.
All right. That's Saturday. Sunday, you get together with the girls and Osu. Something happening?
Toru has 2 points currently, I believe, or Toga has
Toga.
2 points currently. Toru is full up.
Toga has 1 point.
Toga, that was the
That
one.
was her first
Okay, I
point.
thought she had gotten another one.
Yeah.
Toga's got the one.
I'll just
now.
tell you guys, current villain point standings, Shigaraki at 3, Dabi at 3, All for 1, Nightmare, and Toga all have 1. And we don't know Nightmare's current status if he's a villain or not, because last we saw him, he was
He's our boy.
He might have indirectly saved your life, or at least bought you time. So. He's part of the Hisaikai, though.
And 1A, Bakugo, and Toru are full up.
Full up. A bunch of people with 1 or 2.
A bunch of people with 1 or 2.
Midoriya's 2, a bunch of other people with 1. Manaya's fucking full.
Manaya's got full points. Hey, look, all right, that was very fair. She was high risk in that moment.
All right.
so did Bakugo have anything else to say about Todoroki, or is he just like, anyway?
No, he.
Okay.
But you would roll high perception. He immediately gets his phone out and texts him, and you don't see what he says. But it's like, wait.
You're amazing, bitch. Couple of star emojis.
Something's happened to him this summer.
And I'll mention by the end of the night that I was going to hang out with him on like Friday, Saturday, or whatever. And if he wants to tag along, let me know. The Bakugo.
He doesn't give you anything for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Sunday, the next day, you get together with everyone just on campus.
Yeah, wherever Toru's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I'd prefer on campus because it's relatively dubious as to my status of being available to truly leave. And before we get into that, Braden Turbo, that is full hero points for All Might.
Oh fuck! Oh damn! Wait! Oh
We need
shit!
to fill up Aizawa because he's
Aizawa's
actually
one.
there.
Aizawa has one.
Aizawa does have one.
All the
Good,
all
okay.
the Wild Pussycats have one.
Yes.
But
Kota
Vlad King doesn't.
has one.
Kota has one. Fuck it. Vlad King doesn't have one yet.
Erie's got one or full?
Eri has one.
One. Night Eye's got the one.
All Might with 3.
All Might full up.
Oh my God.
$60. Thank you, Brady.
That's nuts. Shit. Oh shit, you guys. Fuck.
Any hoser, Toru.
She wants to meet kind of a part of campus you guys don't go anymore. The same thicket of trees outside the UA Sports Festival Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
entire track around the center has been demolished and just returned to natural kind of grass and.
But there's that grove.
paths. But the grove of
Yeah.
trees on the south side is still intact.
I was thrown over that grove a couple of times. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where she wants to be. That's where you guys first met with Osu. There's gonna be like no one there.
Yeah. Absolutely. Head's right there.
The stadium is a strange thing when it's a ghost town. You know, it's just this mass. I mean, you've seen.
I still just remember the people.
Yeah, you go and it's like you
It's
feel.
like, man, that was a time.
It's
ago.
like the twitching, like the phantom hype.
Yeah.
You know, where you're like,
you can feel the energy in the area.
yeah, you're like, there's probably a couple dozen, if not a couple hundred people watching those videos right now, thinking about me, and you just kind of get that residual energy, but it doesn't do anything.
This has been some big development points. People watching old videos of me on YouTube will provide hype. Just collect it random
You know,
times.
if you wanted to do something like that, we could probably justify it.
Some kind of D100 bullshit.
No, I'd probably just be like, okay, we lower your hype gathering.
Specialty mode.
easy,
Royalty
significantly.
check.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been thinking
it's
about
still-
putting into something like that.
It's still just 10, and then 10's your base, and then you get a point for every 3. So 13,
Yeah.
or no, sorry.
13, 16.
No, it's not every 3. It's
Every 4.
9's your base, and then every 3.
Oh.
So it's 12, 15.
Adding 3s.
I mean, it is 10. Sorry, my bad. It is 10.
It is 10.
Because 25 was
I was
5.
like, base 9 is weird.
No, it's base 10, because 25 was 5.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me, I'm done. You are in a clearing with your friends, and Osu, you haven't seen him all summer? He's
Yeah.
looking good, you know?
Lad,
He's
what
an
is
ath-
up?
He's an athletic guy. He won a hero course. He's a good-ass quirk. He just can't fight robots.
Bro, you been working out?
Like, huh? Oh, yeah.
You've been doing you've been working on like the martial arts side of things, or are you just hitting the weights?
Yeah, martial arts.
Yo, yeah, all right.
I was watching some of the old videos of ectoplasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
all of just like the kicks and it's really interesting stuff.
You'd think, right? And I'm not gonna like tear you down or anything. Kicks are fantastic. I would think with your quirk, you'd want to specialize in grappling.
Well, I don't have to touch with my hands, and I don't have like a lot of upper body strength as it is, right? And you know, I could go in for that, and I could try to, I could change body comp, but like, as it is, I have really strong legs, and that's just like it's.
I mean,
it's-
most people's legs are really strong compared to
Yeah,
arms,
it's
right?
just a result of my upbringing. And I was just, I was getting into martial arts because I thought if I want to be a hero one day, I don't have a combative quirk.
Yeah, doing the Muay Thai and everything.
I need to do what you do and just kick the crap out of people while their quirks are off. So, and if I fight mutants, then that's just lost.
You wanna talk to my homeroom teacher Aizawa because he turns quirks off and then beats people up.
I know, it's just all the videos of him are like really low brain.
Yes, but he's like just down the hall.
You know what I'm talking about. Just,
Get
yeah.
you his office hours.
I think they're posted, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I
thanks
just
for the suggestion anyway.
know by heart.
Of course you do. That's a really good suggestion. Thanks. Anyway, yeah, Toru and Mina arrive, and everyone's just kind of waiting. And there's this tension. You could fucking cut it with a knife.
That's why I'm trying to talk to her about other bullshit.
Yeah. And they talk about things, and they like kind of like Mina doesn't really know this guy at all, and they like kind of get to know each other at least a little bit for like 10 minutes. And eventually Toru's just like, all right, no,
It's
no
time.
more. It's time. Also, if we do this and you turn my quirk off, if I can't turn it back on myself, can you turn it back on? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Zhao,
I know. I've done it
Get big
before.
real quick.
Yeah.
And he
I already know what you look like.
you shrink again. It's just like, right? And then he touches you and you big again.
Me don't like coming here and then going away.
I feel violated.
I am. Settled? Fuck it, I'm gone.
See, at which point Mina's just like, ugh, I don't like that. You know, the idea that I don't have control of like my body and my quirk and stuff. You know, and you just, yeah, I get it. So if we're gonna do this, we can just.
Mina,
do this
doesn't Aizawa
once.
blast you like constantly when you're goofing off during trainings?
Mina's just like, yeah, but I don't like that either. You know?
I'm just saying, like, you're used to
At
it.
least like from him, you know, I'm used to it because he's just like looming like a hawk. But
Blah.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Blah.
so we can do this once, and you can tell us how we feel. And she's just like, all right, yeah, whatever, just do it already, just get to it.
Get on with it.
Yeah, get on with it.
There's a lot of nerves, just like for a second.
Make the bitch un-see-through.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
What a weird text.
You see, she stands next to him, and you see she like, puts her hand on his shoulder because he can't see
Yeah.
her arms because she's just wearing, you know, her pink tank top and her shorts. Yeah. Fuck. As soon as he reaches out and just touches her forearm.
What? What? Okay. Brayden, thank you once again. That's
No.
full hero points
No.
for Minetta.
I was like, is this Osu? Is this weird? And then it's worse. So, you know, if anyone needs him, guys, it's him,
That
right?
was the goal, was to
He's
get
gonna
rid
use
of
them
him.
exclusively on will saves to not cry.
We like Minetta. We like shitting on Minetta. But also, if he dies in the forest, that's going to be really bad.
We can't lose our toddler.
Yeah, it'd be Deku then.
Oh, God. Minoru, Minetta. I'm really putting him out here with 3 dice on my chart. God damn it. You people are insane. Full hero points for Minoru,
Villain
Minetta.
points might be applicable.
It depends on your point of view. No, Osu reaches out and touches Toru's arm, and immediately her entire body just blinks into existence. It's frightening seeing a person there.
I jump.
Shit.
Yeah, you just jump. Boom, you jump like 8 feet, you know, Gumby legs. And Mina catches you, and she just, oh my God! And immediately she just runs forward and hugs her because Toru's, I mean, she's cute.
Alive?
She, you know, she's like relatively
Jesus.
tan for a Japanese girl.
Your hair's green.
Her hair's bright, like this very bright, almost minty kind of green.
You never told me that.
It's like, you know,
She's like, when the fuck would I know?
it's just like
Thought you'd be a brunette.
mid to chin length, and she just kind of like
Who cuts her hair?
looks around. She cuts her hair.
Oh, okay.
She can see herself.
Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
know. I thought
She
could-
just can't, no one can see her and she can't turn it off.
She's that washable hairspray and like shh, and then goes.
Yeah, she just kind of takes a second. Wait, my hair's green?
Yeah.
And she, it's always been dark. It's green.
It's like really green. It's like a cool green.
Are my eyebrows? Yeah, they're fucking,
Yeah.
they're green. Like, it just,
No.
Like you've been drinking too much mint tea.
They're navy. It's really
Oh
awful,
my God, phone.
actually.
Yeah, and she
Walker
like,
texts you. That's not how tea works.
Toru, you're spearmint.
I'm minty. It's always dark. Is it because the light? What color are my eyes?
Hero name, Fine Gum.
I can't remember.
They're like
They're like the blue.
they're like a bright, yeah, they're kind of like a bright, like iridescent bluey.
They're like super light.
I believe. Fuck you, iPhone.
It's way lighter green than broccoli, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
They're not related. He's related to Melissa Shield.
Stop.
And Toru's related to him.
Toru is
Oh, no,
All
her
Might's, like,
eyes-
grandniece.
Her eyes are straight like rainbowy.
Oh, okay. They got
Yeah.
that. They got that oil glimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they were like violet on top, yellow on the bottom, and kind of like teal.
I remember better.
Yeah.
remember.
No, but yeah, they're just like this iridescent color. She's like, they're always in the mirror, they've always been dark. Like everything, like
No, you like so shiny.
she just starts crying. She just starts crying, and Mina's hugging her, and Osu's just like patting her on the shoulder because he doesn't know her.
Yeah.
And she just grabs you, right? So you're just like in the middle.
Yeah.
And yeah, we discover something today. And she discovers something today, and then she kind of just takes a second. Xiao, how do you use your quirk?
Huh?
I mean, like, how do you get big? You know?
Oh, I kind of zone out for a second,
Okay.
and my vision just kind of like tunnels, and I feel really dumb, and then I'm big, and then I'm just gone.
And she kind of concentrates. She seems like she's trying to do that, and she's,
Big Xiao's also a totally different person, so you know.
yeah. And Mina's just like, I don't think it's gonna work because like
Probably
you
not-
have to be dumb.
Probably
right?
completely not applicable.
You have to like zone out because you're dumb.
Yeah.
Or
Well, it's just I just let Big Xiao take over.
yeah.
He just kind of like looms most of the time,
Oh.
and then it's like, all right, bro, you're up.
And Toru's, okay. And when we leave tomorrow, and you know the time in the morning that you guys leave like just close to noon. I don't know how to turn it back on. And also he reaches out to touch her. She's like, no. If can we get him? Can we get you tomorrow? If I can't turn it back on before we leave, and he agrees to it.
All right.
What?
Dracon wants Toru to make a roll to figure it out. 20 for 20 on the field.
Oh shit! I'll roll on the table.
She's got hero points to spend.
Her intelligence is 2.
Wait,
She
20,
doesn't have any.
20 for 20 is on
wait.
the field, you said.
A 20 for 20 is right now on the field. Toru also has hero points, is what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
She has full hero points, huh?
She's got full hero points.
She's
as
gonna
of
spend
now.
one. She's gonna spend one on this. Absolutely.
That's right, because the conventional use for a hero point is a +8 on any roll.
So
On top of it
she's
being a nat 20.
adding 10 to this, and it's gonna be a nat 20. But
See if it
Just because
preserves.
nat 20 doesn't mean that it's going to succeed.
give
though.
her skill.
She's like,
Give her
Yeah,
skill
yeah.
bonus.
yeah, I give her a round of bardic performance.
Awesome.
It's a +2.
And she's gonna take in friendship from Mina, so she's gonna be at a 16. So she's at 36. Not a
Does not
20.
deserve 20.
So it's a 36. She's like talking to him, and she's like, no, just come back tomorrow. If I can't figure it out, and you have my number. And no, that's me. And she's
Good tight.
and
She burps and turns
I
invisible.
really,
That's the trigger.
really want to figure it out, right? Because if I can like just do this myself, and at that point she just, and she's gone.
How what? Where'd you go?
And
Sneeze?
she just keeps talking, and Mina's like, and everyone's like in shock for a second, and she keeps talking, and she slows down. Huh?
No, you're gone.
Am I? And yeah, she just like pulls her hair.
As I'm just like searching for where her eyes once were.
Yeah, no, she's just gone. Okay. And she tries to do it again, and she can't. So she still can't turn it off.
She still can't turn it off, but if it gets turned off, she can turn it back on
She's figured that out.
by just wanting it really bad.
She doesn't know how. Toru's quirk has progressed. And so because we've done this silly bullshit, and because the audience has contributed,
So much.
because we care about this otherwise unextraordinary side character that HK left behind,
Yeah.
she has the potential now in the future, maybe very near future during this camp, to actually learn how to toggle her quirk on
We're
and off.
just now going to go to camp. That's going to be on her mind the entire goddamn time.
Because canonically, she's not a mutant. She's a transformation. She just doesn't know how to turn it on and off. Okay.
We bus up.
Yeah. The next day we
Awesome.
bus up, but for now, guys, we're going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we are going to do some more My Hero Academia Dungeons & Dragons. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be right back.